This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Playing that giant bass guitar over there. Parrish Morning Show. Here we go. Mark Parrish over there.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
I love the biggest guitar on earth.
It's a bass guitar.
Bass guitar.
It's a bass guitar, just so you know. Just let's be clear.
It's still early.
Yeah. No, that's right. Parker. Hi, Parker.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Parker.
Hey, Sauce. Hi, Parker.
I had a really good sports question during the break. I can't wait to ask you guys, but I can't do it now because we got to do sports. But you wait. I have a discussion topic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have a discussion topic.
I love discussion.
And it's a good one. Parker told me it's a good question.
I did like the question.
Thank you. See, I feel
We
good.
screened it back here.
Yeah, I feel good.
It's good.
I feel good. But first, I got this.
This is
loud. That's
KFAN
real loud.
News with Chris Hockey,
Hi.
presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me about that, buddy boy. You got to turn the mic on first, so it's cool. You'll
that
figure it out.
helps
It's your
a
first
lot,
day.
Man.
Damn.
You're a great mentor, Chris. I needed that.
Ricola.
Best hockey tournament in the world, World Juniors MN26, .com. It's in our backyard. Ticket packages. Go root on Team USA and boo Canada. Or root on Canada,
100%.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
It
we're going to
is
do whatever.
Who's boot Canada?
You are seeing, though, the next generation of NHLers. That is who you're going to watch.
Chill.
No.
Ciao, bros.
Chill, man.
No.
Chill, bro.
I love that tournament. I
know.
will not.
Good
What?
tournament.
Oh, I said chill. I said shell, as in NHL.
With an
The
E.
video
yeah,
game.
like the kids say it. The
With
kids,
the
I'm
kids.
trying to be a kid these days.
Man.
You know, I'm a kid.
Hawks
Whatever.
trying to
Right
be
over
chill.
my...
Like
Well,
the
I'm
kids.
not, so it went right over my head.
It's cool, man.
You're young.
Yeah, man.
No.
Thanks.
Can I say no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know
Never
what you're
mind.
talking about, buddy.
Hockey.
Ooh,
He's right there.
thank you. Here's what we got, guys. I'm not going to go with that one first. I'm not going to do that one first either, because I don't want to paint him in a bad light. You know what I mean?
Why don't you paint him like Jack did Rose?
Relax, please.
You would.
Nude.
Yeah.
I would have painted her even right when she threw that coin overboard. Whatever it was.
The diamond thing?
Heads or tails?
That was a big part of the movie.
That's the whole movie.
Heads, Jack, you get on the door. Tails, you drown.
Honestly, I was thinking about painting her.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
OpenAI will soon allow adult users to have erotic conversations with ChatGPT. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
OpenAI says they'll use an age prediction system to screen for underage users. On Tuesday, CEO Sam Altman said, "Let's do this, horny people."
Is that what he said?
I'm paraphrasing.
Oh.
Without providing evidence, he said that the company has mitigated recent problems faced by users with mental health problems. I hope he has, but this is the beginning of the end, guys.
Yeah.
As soon as they create sex robots, that'll spell the end of humankind.
Yay.
Haven't
I
they
know Rosie's
already?
excited.
Rosie's pumped.
Not like these, buddy.
Yeah.
Not like these.
The Hawks investing into the company.
I was just going to say, what's the name of the company? Because
I know.
it's probably got a nice future.
Hawk.com.
Yeah.
It sure does.
Whoa.
Hawk.
So I've been there too. It's fine.
Yeah, you're a member.
Imagine though.
That's what it says when you go to the website.
Yeah. Speaking of AI, Walmart is launching a new partnership with OpenAI to integrate ChatGPT into its shopping platform. The integration of ChatGPT will allow customers to plan meals, restock essentials, and discover new products through chat-based interactions. If it will help people at Walmart learn how to park, I'm all in.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
You can see how they drive by the way they walk their carts in there too, by the way.
Well, they usually just
The
leave them
same way.
anywhere.
They just wander aimlessly right in front of you, right? Yeah.
Have you seen that guy on
Instagram that goes around.
Cart narc?
It's the best.
Yeah, it makes my day
He
every
finds
time.
people who just leave their carts and then just shames them for doing it. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
It is the best. And they all get so mad.
Yes,
too.
yeah.
And it's just like, take the 10 seconds to go put your
Yeah.
cart away and it'll be over.
Yeah.
Somebody else will get that. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
So funny.
The Nature Conservancy is buying over 12,000 acres in northeastern Minnesota. The global nonprofit hopes to restore the area north of two harbors, including land burned in the Greenwood fire. Tuesday's sale is the nonprofit's largest forest acquisition in the state of Minnesota. The land will be open to the public for hunting, fishing, and recreation, but there are no restrooms or paths to be built in the area. I like that idea.
Dig a hole.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dig a hole.
Be
Take
one,
it two.
Be one with nature.
That's right. Or two with nature.
Zacho, the green wave. Green
East
wave?
Grand
I had
Forks.
that once.
Tulane?
Yeah, I had that once too. The green wave.
Yeah. You've always had the green wave.
What are you talking about?
You take a lot of dumps.
Boy, you're weird. Why is he so
I'm
weird?
weird.
How do you know?
I
Is it
apologize,
always
Graham.
green?
I apologize,
Yeah.
Graham.
How do you know it's green?
He tells me.
That's awful.
I am very regular.
What are you eating?
What
Drinks
am I
a lot
eating?
of Shamrock shakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I eat.
Oh, God. That
God,
is so
now you
good.
put a color on it.
Yeah, it's green.
I like
But
that. I do like Shamrock
a
shakes.
specific one.
I don't know if they have them in the middle of October.
They should have them all year long.
You should
Really?
shut up and let me do the news. I know. I hate to talk to him like that, Rosie, but you know.
He's got to rough talk me every once in a while. Yeah, he likes to rough talk me.
Grimmer, Joan, Jett, and the Blackhawks are returning. Whoa.
The Blackhawks.
The what?
Zacho?
Joan, Jett, and the what?
You'll be salivating when you see it.
He didn't even take time to complete the word.
Hey, guarantee you Hawk's seen that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's his new open
Look
AI
at him.
platform.
Yeah, he's building that website. As Corey says, enunciate.
Apparently, we got to do black. Who was it? Hearts now.
Yeah, they're in
Joan,
task.
Jett, and the Black Hearts
Oh, that? Oh, the band.
That's right.
The band. Oh, okay.
are returning to Las
Okay.
Vegas. They're going to do a residency. That'd be a fun
wow.
one. That's
Yeah.
a great band. That's a great lady.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Have you played with them?
Absolutely.
No, but I've seen her a bunch of times. She's
Yeah.
real good.
Yeah.
Real good. I like
Yeah, I've seen her once. Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, man.
Speaking of the Black Hearts, is anybody caught up on Task?
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding.
That,
100%.
like you
Outstanding.
tweeted, that first
I love Task.
that first 10 minutes, Taylor literally asked me if
Yeah.
the show was over. That's
Yeah.
how good it was.
So
it was
good.
unbelievable.
Have you gone back to it, Hogs?
I have not.
Oh, you gotta do
Everybody
it.
tells me it's too heavy. I don't know if I can
It's
handle
pretty
it right
heavy,
now.
but
It's pretty heavy for
it's
you, Hawk,
good.
but I kind of got on late, which was fine because I thought it was over.
The way it lasts,
So I'm glad I just binged it up until,
Yeah.
of course, I had to wait for the last episode.
the way the last episode ended is outstanding.
So much
Can't
had
wait.
happened.
There's
I can't-
one episode left. I can't wait.
And there's no way it goes to a season 2, right? There's
It's a limited series, is what Corey
how many-
I
tells
was
me.
going to say, how many?
One.
How long?
Seven
how many
episodes.
episodes?
Seven.
7, they're like an hour and a half, an
Yeah.
hour and
How
20
many
minutes.
Too much.
seasons are you going to
No, you dive
ruffalo
in.
into?
No, I think it's just one.
Yeah.
Right?
Chad Powers.
Boo.
Have you seen it, Parker?
Nobody
Chad
will watch
Powers?
it. Yeah.
No.
It's my fault.
Hawk, didn't you kind of talk it up a little bit?
I'm trying to get somebody to watch it. Nobody
Well,
watches it.
maybe that's the problem.
Here's the thing. I hate
If
it.
you would have said
I
you-
hate the show.
There you go.
Now we'll watch it.
Now we'll watch
It's
it.
terrible.
Although,
it's so good.
as we've always said, he was the first one to say Ted Lasso was good, and we all laughed at him.
It's true. That was
And it
unbelievable.
was
Then he said
incredible.
Yellowstone was good, and that's good until about the
Unbelievable.
third season.
Oh, hold on one second. Can
Yeah,
you hear
lost
this?
me somewhere.
Yeah, but you even admitted that. You
Admitted it.
You only
Did
like
I
it.
admit it?
You only like it because of the one lady.
You admitted it hard.
You like to be rough talked by Beth.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
right
who
now.
doesn't?
Yeah.
I wish she'd just.
She
smother
is
me.
a bad.
Is she the blonde?
Yeah, the first
She's the
episode,
redheaded
she's
lady.
hanging out in the
It's
bathtub.
blondish red.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Hawk?
She's very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
How do
Yes,
you
she
know?
is.
Hawk wants him to.
Isn't she English too in real life?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's got, yeah.
Got that right.
You'd
bud.
probably even like that more.
Get that
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Got that right.
Well, she can do accents.
Got that right.
Multiple.
Got that right.
He said.
I know what you're talking about. A teen in Virginia is recovering after being shot while inside his own home by a hunter.
Jeez.
Ouch.
Yeah. Rockbridge County Sheriff's Office says police were called to the home Saturday after a report that a person was shot. They say the 16-year-old had been shot through a window. Authorities were able to track down the hunter who allegedly shot the teen, said, I got him.
Jeez. Where was that?
That would be in Rockbridge County, Virginia.
Yeah, no.
They arrested a 26-year-old.
Know what your
So was
target
he
is,
trying to
please.
shoot at a deer? Or
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A teen listed in stable condition at a local hospital, but it was an accident. But don't shoot at a house.
Don't shoot at
Behind
a
the
deer.
deer.
Yeah,
Don't do
always
that.
check what's behind the animal, please, hunters.
Yeah. Good.
Good advice.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
good advice,
You
Parrish.
learn it at firearm safety when you're a child.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't want anyone to give you a gun sauce. No offense.
No, I don't want a gun.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
You don't see him.
I don't like guns.
Yeah.
Good.
But if you
Keep
want to
it
have
that
them,
way.
go ahead. I don't care. I just don't. I've shot one gun in my life. I'm good.
Yeah. You got a child.
Nice.
1 for 1, brother.
Genius.
2 officers with the Memphis Police Department were relieved of their duties for allegedly drag racing.
That sounds like Memphis.
Come on. I thought that was just a little fringe benefit.
Records show that Albert Green and Raphael Willingham were charged on Sunday by the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Troopers say the men were pulled over after they sped toward the squad car until they realized they were speeding toward a trooper.
Jeez.
Yeah. You know what? I can't blame them. Who's got a faster car? Everybody.
Well, Tracy Chapman.
You ain't first or last.
That's right.
Robbins Racing,
I,
right, Hog Standy?
I hope there's body cam footage of that
Yeah.
arrest.
Ralph and
I know.
Albert.
That would be tough, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Jim.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Jim.
Yeah, Jim,
I didn't
don't.
know his name's Jim.
Aren't we all on the same team here, Jim?
Yeah,
Brothers
Jim.
in Blue.
That's right. So anyway, that's your news. And
Well, that's sweet.
It's all happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's all happening. Later, we're going to talk sports and we're going to talk Minnesota Vikings. But when we come back,
I want to hear your bit.
it's not a bit. It's a good question.
Yeah, I want to hear your good question.
Yeah, don't down talk it.
Yeah, I won't. Don't rough talk
Yeah,
your thing.
Don't down talk it. Yeah, I think you're going to love it.
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
I love talking sports.
So excited.
Yeah, me too. We'll do that right after this.
My favorite.
But first, we're going to go to Hy-Vee with Jonathan Grenard.
Time now for the Vikings Report, presented by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Minnesota Vikings. Linebacker Jonathan Grenard joins the power trip next, thanks to Hy-Vee.
Mark your calendars. Boston punk legends Dropkick Murphys are set to hit the Palace Theater March 6th. Do not miss out. Tickets drop Friday at 10 a.m. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar. I imagine Justin Guard very excited about that.
I doubt it.
The Palace is a great spot.
It is a great spot. That'll be a fun weekend in St. Paul.
Welcome back, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. We've got not one, but 2 big-time athletes. Zach and Sauce. But we also have Parker and me and Mark Parrish. And I had this great question, a discussion topic. Because the other day when Nico Medved came in here, he's your new coach of the University of Minnesota basketball squad, Mark.
Yes.
Good dude.
I remember him being in here. Very good
sure.
dude.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't know
cheering
if you
for him.
remember that or not. I didn't know.
Yeah, he played initials. I don't remember hearing his name much
No,
during
he didn't.
initials,
No,
but
that's an unwarranted shot. But
no, he's
true.
a really nice guy. No, I enjoyed
Right.
Nico. He's easy to cheer for.
Emmy Awards got him.
Oh, yeah.
That was his guess.
Yeah.
Oh
And it
yeah,
was
that's
ESPY.
right. That's right. That's right.
It was
Yeah.
ESPY
Oh, that's right. He did.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he walked in there and I thought, well, that dude, he's not much bigger than me. I mean, everybody's bigger than me, but you get my point. He's not that much bigger than me. And so I was wondering, and I thought, I don't know if it's offensive or not. So I asked Parker. He didn't think it was offensive. I said, hey, Parker, does it matter to you if your coach is a guy who played the game or not? And then I thought, well, I wonder if it's the same question when it comes to Mark Parrish. And they each had interesting answers. So does it matter to you, Parker Fox? Like, obviously, I'm sure that Nico played at high school or whatever, but do you need to have played big-time college basketball in order to be a big-time college basketball coach, in your opinion?
Well, yeah, I'll answer it from my perspective. Obviously, Parrish has years of professional experience to answer from. But for me, I think I don't think it does as much at the college level. I think as long as you have kind of surrounded yourself with the game, and Coach Medved was a student manager at the U from, I think, 92 to 97. So he was
Timeout. What does that mean?
a student manager.
Yeah.
So like at the high Division I levels, we all have like all these teams across the country have student managers. So there's just students at the U who aren't on the basketball team, but they come to practice. They fill up water bottles. They hold the pads. Like they do all the kind of the dirty work that the assistant coaches don't do because the assistant coaches are coaching, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So Medved was one of those guys, and it's kind of a cool thing. Some guys do it just because they want something to do, and then some guys do it because they want to get into coaching. They want to surround themselves. It's almost like a volunteer deal for a couple of years. So there's been a bunch of coaches who have kind of done that and made their way up the ranks. I'm sure Grimmer can name a couple of those. I can't off the top of my head. I think was Will Wade a student manager maybe?
Will Wade maybe. Dusty May,
student manager. So you've seen some like really high.
I think we're going way back. Rick Majerus.
Yeah, Majerus. Yeah.
Hawksman with a Dusty May.
A couple Dusty Mays.
Knock the dust off.
But I do think that but I do think that as long as you've kind of surrounded yourself at that level, you're familiar with the college level, I think you're comfortable enough to coach it at a high level. And I think we've seen that right now. I don't know if Parrish would necessarily agree at the professional level when you have guys that have played for 20 years in the pros. But I guess he can answer that one.
And I was trying to think back to College Park, and I certainly don't remember that being a thought, being recruited. Like, how much did this guy play? I mean, certainly I was impressed with guys that I knew that played in the NHL and everything like that, but I don't remember it being a huge issue then. But certainly in the NHL, you'll see it. If a guy hasn't played the game, or especially if you've coached, won a cup as a coach, that's obviously, you're going to have all kinds of respect at that point, or all the respect in the world at that point. But if you're walking in, if you're a young first-time coach, especially if you're walking into a veteran locker room, you're going to have to win those guys over. You're going to have to prove that you at least know as much as the smartest guys in the room do, if not more. So, like, you're going to get tested a little bit. There'll be some questions, early and often, just like you test a young goalie with a bunch of shots. You're going to test him. You're going to challenge him on a lot of issues because you've played different systems before. So you kind of want to hear his responses. You want to hear how detailed he's gone into his systems, all that. So yeah, there might be a little time period there where it takes a little time to win over a team. That being said, if you can win over the captain or win over one of the guys with the higher hockey IQs on that team, everybody's going to fall in line real quick.
Yeah, there's no faking it either, I think. You know what I mean?
You can't. That's
either have it or you don't.
You can't fake the answers. Totally. The questions that we're going to ask, or the details in the game. Is
that as common of a path? Like, are you aware of guys that were either student managers or non-players that have worked their way up into high-level coaching positions?
Ken Hitchcock, never played the game, and made his way to Stanley Cup winning coach, right? Yeah. So there's definitely been players, coaches that have not done it. But again, you got to learn, and you talk to some of the guys that won a cup with Ken Hitchcock. There was some serious kind of respect issues that players had with him because of whether it was because of them that or not. That there was a lot of players that did not like Ken. Because they felt disrespected by him, maybe because of that. I'm sure had to have played a role.
How many NFL coaches at the end of 2024 were former NFL players?
Oh, good question.
Thank you. There are 32 teams. Out of those 32, at the end of last season, how many of them were NFL players at one point?
22.
Ooh, I bet less.
Let's see here.
6.
Really? Hold on. I'm way off. See, mine's truly a guess.
It doesn't,
Well, you think about
it. Doesn't work if you count.
You got all those guys in
the... a guessing game.
Yeah, that's why I tried.
All those guys in the McVay coaching tree, O'Connell was, but were any of the other ones?
I'm going to say 5.
6.
Coached at what level? Like at all?
NFL.
No,
That's why
played. Sorry.
Played in the NFL.
I meant
you
played.
need to quit with the doobies.
I'm a big fan of the brothers.
Oh,
is it 8?
8 of 32 at the end of last season were former NFL players. I thought it would be more than that.
Does it say who it is?
Yes, it says Larry Brown and Winston Churchill.
Oh, wow.
Guys.
It's not a good source. I didn't say it was a good source.
Winston was a great fullback.
He was a good leader.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
He
well
did
said.
no
I think they
leadership.
called him Deer Leader, I believe is what they said. I don't know. Could be wrong about that. Because I was thinking about and now it doesn't work because it's not working, if you know what I mean. But when I see little dude over at the Miami Dolphins,
Mike McDaniel.
yeah, I think. Well, don't you think it takes if you're a guy like that who hasn't specifically played in the NFL, it takes one thing wrong for your team to start thinking you don't know what you're talking about.
100%. And I think the loosey-goosey attitude he
For
had
sure. Yeah.
worked when they were putting up 70 points against Denver.
Yes.
But the second it goes south, then you start to point to that stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Like everybody, it's the same thing with like a guy like Belichick. The meanness, the smugness, the not answering questions is all great when you're winning.
Yeah.
But now he's finding out it doesn't work when you're losing. Nobody's going to put up with it.
A non-NFL player.
Good
who was a
point.
coach,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I think that goes. I'm shocked that guy hasn't been let go.
Yeah.
In Miami.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to. I mean,
Yeah, he looks like he wants to be anywhere but that.
Yeah,
I mean, he
exactly,
called
right.
out his quarterback for saying what he said. It's not good.
I have the audio of that.
You do?
Yeah. Did you know that they posted the audio of that?
No. Hello?
You're sucking. That's a terrible call. You should have
Wow,
done that.
You're
You
sucking.
didn't even sound like a coach.
How often do people call and say that to you?
I got to be honest with you, it was actually fairly gentle from the phone calls I've gotten from
Well,
the coach.
sure.
I
Well,
wish that's how they said that.
Yeah, they shouldn't talk like that in the press box.
You're sucking.
Let's do sports now.
All right, cool.
That's a good question.
Let's do it. That wasn't. I like that
was.
question.
No, I liked it. It was
Thank you.
some
I
time
liked
for
it.
Great question, huh?
Thought about it all night.
Presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thank you all around.
The Dodgers beat the Brewers 5-1 to take a 2-0 series lead. In 5 games against the Cubs last series, the Brewers scored 22 runs and they won the series. They've scored 2 runs in 2 games, and yesterday the pitcher for the Dodgers pitched a complete game, the first complete game in a NL or ALCS since like 2017. The Brewers just can't hit. They can't get any runs going except for they had a leadoff home run and I think they got 2 hits after that. But game 3 is tomorrow in LA. The Dodgers have a 2-0 series lead.
Are the Dodgers the only big money spending
Yes.
team left?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you rooting for them?
I mean,
Yeah.
Forget
about Garlar.
Yeah, Garlar and Marlar are both huge Brewers
I
fans.
had that written in the book, and I haven't read it in a while.
So I cheered for the Brewers last night, but I don't think they have any chance. It's just, when the 8-9 hitters of the Dodgers are like name brand guys, you're in huge trouble.
Yeah.
And Ohtani isn't playing that well.
Owatonna?
Owatonna High School.
Yeah,
Well,
Shohei Ohtani isn't playing that well, and they're still dominating.
Yeah,
Didn't
that spells trouble right
Didn't
there.
the Brewers beat the Dodgers 6 times in the the Dodgers never beat the Brewers in the regular season.
But Blake Snell, who pitched for the Dodgers in Game 1, was lights out, and then the guy who pitched yesterday was lights out.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a lot of sports.
Yeah, well,
That's good. I'm not
that's
saying
just
it's bad.
one of them.
That was good.
the Mariners and Blue Jays battle in Game 3 tonight in Seattle at 7:08. The Mariners have a 2-0 series lead.
Wow.
Wow. I like the Mariners.
Their manager is a former Gopher catcher.
Really?
Greg Olson?
So did he work for Plunkett's or something?
Dan Wilson.
Yeah.
No, what's his name?
The guy from...
Bill Murray.
Yeah, that's right.
Williams.
He was a greenskeeper.
He was a Gopher catcher. I get you. I get you.
well
See what we do there? We do comedy.
Speaking of the Gophers, they're 4-2. They host
Better to
Nebraska.
laugh than explain, but hey.
Yeah. They host Nebraska this Friday, who's 5-1. And now, again, the line has moved again. The Gophers are now 8.5-point underdogs. Wow. I don't understand it. Maybe Power Trip Bets knows. There might be an injury or something, but I've never seen a line go up and down like this in betting. It was started at 5.5. It got to 9.5. Now it's back to 8.5. But pregame at 5. That game can be heard right here on the Fan, Grim.
Yeah, we'll be here. Guardsy will have the pregame. And the Gophers have won 6 straight against those guys.
Yeah.
It'd be outstanding to make it 7 in a row.
That would be a big win.
Yeah, it would.
That would be a big win.
Yeah.
Sauce, do you like their quarterback?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Pat Mahomes thing is too much.
It's a lot.
It
He
is
tries
really
way-
almost scary.
He doesn't know who you're talking about. Who are you referring to? He doesn't know who Pat Mahomes is. What are you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Who doesn't?
Isn't that what the kid said? He's not trying to pat himself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play into your bit, but you're
sorry.
blowing it up.
It's like Greta Van Fleet. They pretend they've never heard.
Yeah. We didn't pattern that after.
No, it's the same
Robert
bit. Yeah, he does the same warm up. He jumps up in the air and hits his knees. It's the whole bit.
The way he wears his helmet.
The whole bit. The hair.
Even the way he kind of walks.
The whole bit.
It is spooky. It really is.
But he's a good
player.
player.
Does he have a brother?
Man. Relax, please.
You fish.
Yeah. The Vikings, we'll get to Vikings news here, but they battled the Eagles on Sunday at noon, pregame at 10.
Let's go.
The Eagles are a 1.5-point favorite. They've lost 2 straight, though. We get our first injury report today.
Hello.
Hey, Randy. Week 7 begins tomorrow with the Bengals hosting the Steelers at 7:15. The Steelers are 4-1. The Bengals are 2-4. The Steelers are a 5.5-point favorite. Oof. Man, that Steelers team's good.
They are good. That Jalen Warren's good back there,
quarterback
too.
helps too.
Yeah, he could have been in purple.
Could have been. But we don't need him. We don't want him. We don't like him.
And finally, the Wild lost 5-2 to the Dallas Stars. Boldy and Kaprizov scored the 2 goals for the Wild. Your Wild are 2-2-0. The Stars are 3-0. The Wild battle the Capitals on Friday at 6.
It's time for the Hockey Minute with Mark Parrish, brought to you by our friends at St. Cloud State University.
Thank you, St. Cloud State University. Go Huskies. So in the Wild Minute, obviously, we'll start with last night. The 5-2 loss was definitely not the score was not the story of the game. Power plays were definitely the story of the game. The Wild struggles on the PK, kind of still from last year, giving up 2 out of 2 opportunities, or going 0 for 2 and letting up 2 goals by Dallas. And then, of course, the power play, us and Kaprizov, Boldy looking red hot, scoring a couple power play goals and sending 41 shots towards Jake Ottinger. You're giving yourself a chance to win, but he just plays really, really well against his hometown team. And now we are off to Washington to play the Capitals, another team that's red hot, another hometown goaltender, whether we'll see Charlie Lindgren or not, who is 1-0 this year and has pitched that shutout that year. But that being said, Washington and Alexi Protas leading the way, the young rookie last year, his sophomore season, looking just as hot. And it'll be just as big of a challenge with the Eastern Conference Cup challengers. At least they believe the Cup challengers, Washington Capitals.
Perry, can I ask you a little Wild question last night? That was excellent, obviously.
No, I super quick one.
Get some relief.
Hawks already mad.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah.
They looked like their feet were in the sand, man. It was slow.
Rosie, come on.
Yeah, they definitely turned it on a little bit in the third period.
Okay, good.
But Dallas is also a very quick team, a very fast team. It's easy to nitpick when you lose.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to say, like, man, we looked slow, or man, we looked off. To me, and it goes under one of those theories where, especially this early in the season, you never play as bad as you think when you lose, and you never play as good as you think when you win. You just kind of keep focusing on the process and moving forward.
Grimmer?
Yes.
Real quick, how did the Gophers win this game?
They need to establish some run.
Yep.
They need to limit explosive plays because the Nebraska offense is pretty good. And then they need to keep having some big plays themselves. The pick 6, they need to force some turnovers, force that quarterback into throwing the ball to you a couple of times.
Let's see it. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you.
There he goes. Patrick Mercer right back. Vikings news with KOC quotes from yesterday with Paul Allen. Right here on The Fan, your home of all things purple.
The Fan. It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip. Presented by
Redco, your truck accessories pro.
The world's on fire talking about who's going to start a quarterback for your Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yesterday, KOC was on with our guy, Paul Allen. But they didn't just talk about that. They talked about a lot of things like early season adversity.
Dealing with adversity is things that you build your culture for. It's not to have really fun post games when you win and everything's going your way. It's to handle the moments that require the type of emotional and physical and all the commitment that goes into it. Being at your best when it's required. The saying is not being at your best when it's easiest to be at your best. Those are what teams that tend to be a little bit more front running do in this league.
I like it.
Yeah, I think he's done such a great job of just with how he's been since he got here, and he's the opposite of what they had in Mike Zimmer. And this team is 3-2 despite losing probably their center for the season. Their stud left guard that they drafted is probably back this weekend. Your right tackle, who's a captain, has been banged up. Your defensive guy who calls the plays has been banged up. And you went overseas and did something that a team has never done, and you won. You should have won both those games, but you split those games in weird situations. And as we talked about earlier, they're still in the thick of it for the division, with the division not being a runaway, which a lot of people thought it would. I've said it before, and I'm not just saying this because he's been in here. He's one of, if not the best coach they've had in a long time. He's outstanding, man. KOC is.
Especially for me, that second win, because I've been on those long road trips, and the last game is by far
with the bye
the
right
hardest
after it,
game to get up for. Like, you just can't wait to get into your own bed and all that. And then add on, like you said, Sauce, too.
Wow.
Like the bye.
Wow. Oh, hey, Pee-wee.
Hi, Pee-wee. I didn't know you had something to say. Like what Sauce said, and then you add on the bye. So these guys are already thinking about their vacations, where they're going to. Yep. They're probably flying out right from wherever, or from London there. So, like, it's really hard to keep the guys focused and keep them on task that last game, and to be able to do that for a week. Like, that's hats off to KOC and his coaching staff. Obviously the players too, but for them to really keep their minds focused on the task at hand.
Yeah. And of course, they had the bye week. They got to take a look at what went right and what went wrong during the first few games.
What did we do in those 2 games to not find success, regardless of the injuries? What things can we coach better? What things can I do to lead our team better? And how does this team need to play week in and week out against the opponents we're going to play against? That can change sometimes. You might have to play different styles of games to find yourself in the win column again and again and again. And that's what we've made it a habit of trying to do around here. And habits can be a powerful thing when you do it the right way.
Am I the one who hears it? Do you hear wheezing going on in the background? Weird. Anyway, yeah.
Like the band?
Yeah, Weezer. That's exactly right.
Oh, like
right.
From Toy Story.
Yeah, but of course, the biggest deal. Everybody's talking about it. JJ Mack. Is he healthy? Is he coming back? What did he do during the bye week?
I felt like it was my time for JJ, myself, Josh, McCann. We went out there and just really, breaking a lot of things down to core principles of playing the position, and then repping things and drilling things, and figuring out where he was still, what was causing him to maybe still feel that ankle, more oftentimes than other things that he was doing. And we were able to kind of really try to use that as part rehab, part, getting that football acclimation.
I hear it too.
That's all I can hear.
Yeah, that's all I heard. I didn't even hear what KOC said.
I got nervous and backed away from the mic, thinking it was me. What is that? That's somebody in the interview.
Surprisingly, I have really good hearing, and stuff like that just drives me. I can't help it. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they say if you're like blind, you've got better ears or something.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right,
he's only blind in one eye.
That's true. So I have one good ear.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
That's for you. That's for you to find out.
So then, everybody wonders, will he start? Is there a timetable for our young man to be back at quarterback?
There's no, mystery here. It's really not that. I hope people understand it's a little bit more real, me trying to do what's best for our team, but also this player is very important to me, and I feel obligated to make sure I always am doing the things to help him stay on the path to where we think he's going as a player and why we brought him here.
Do you guys remember how long? This is legit. I'm not asking because I know the answer. I really want to know. How long did Aaron Rodgers sit behind Brett Favre, and how long did Steve Young sit behind Joe Montana?
Well, I don't know. That's before I started watching football. Steve and that bit, but I think it was 4 seasons because I think it's the exact same number.
3 full seasons, Google says.
Oh, it's that. Okay. And then, but I think it's the same. Is it the same number that Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers?
Okay, there you go. Right.
Sounds about right. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. So I think that their whole bit was Green Bay always drafted a quarterback when they didn't need one, even though it ruffled the feathers of their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
The Vikings drafted one because they absolutely needed one, right? So there's a way to do it, and
please know, I'm not comparing Carson Wentz. I'm just saying I understand the urgency to want to see if JJ's got it, But if you think he's got it, you draft him. I mean, they think he's got it. That's why they drafted him so high, right?
But I also think, though, you have to take in consideration that this coaching staff knows that you don't have the time like you used to. Like you always say, Hawk, about this show is they let you guys fail, and that's what helped this show become what it is.
Again. It's great. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
But
you're welcome.
But my point, though, is like you don't have that like you think you do. If you put in J.J. McCarthy and he plays bad, you have to pull him because of what you have with Carson Wentz. Mm-hmm. This isn't like, the Tennessee Titans where they have nobody. So they just have to let the kid play and they have to let the kid learn and fail on the job. This coaching staff and this team is built to win.
Right.
And like I said, the division isn't a blowout, which a lot of people may have thought it was. So you have to stay with who can win. And if you said earlier, Hawk, if he thinks it's J.J. McCarthy, then you play J.J. McCarthy. Right. But if he thinks it's Wentz, you got to go with the guy who has every other quarterback around the league that he's had is currently winning.
And I don't know much about anything, but I did like what I brought up yesterday, what Salisbury said to Barrero. You play the guy you think gives you the best chance to win.
Correct.
And with this team, you're not Atlanta.
No.
You're not a team.
You're not Tennessee.
You're right. You have a chance to do something special. Right. So give your team the best opportunity to win. Again, that said, I trust, I'm not just saying this to kiss butt, I trust KOC to make the right choice.
And when they came back in that London game and Wentz went 9 for 9 and threw the game-winning touchdown to Jordan Addison, that has to mean something because we saw some clutch with JJ in the one game. He couldn't have looked worse in the Atlanta game. You have to keep that as a consideration. So I think they play him at least one more game, and then we go from there. But, man, you want to... I mean, the storylines of him starting next week in Los Angeles, that being J.J. McCarthy against his old head coach. No. Who knows him better than that, right?
Yeah.
But you have to see what the kid... This is a weird situation they're in. They thought the kid would stay healthy and he'd play a lot of these games. They thought they wouldn't have they thought they'd have the Sam Hartman kid or whatever at backup, and they would just kind of let McCarthy... Wasn't that his name?
Sam Hartman?
What was the backup they had that they traded?
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell,
yeah.
So... Yeah, I don't know. I think they keep him.
And there's nothing wrong with a little inter-squad competition at the quarterback. Just like with a rookie goalie, sometimes you don't necessarily want to just hand him the keys. You want to see him compete against somebody for the job and see how competitiveness he is and see truly where his work ethic can go there first, and then kind of hand him over the keys as the number one job. So to go along with that, Jordan Love taking 3 years and so many great quarterbacks taking a couple years to develop, well, let him get in and out of the lineup while he develops too. There's nothing wrong with that as long as we're winning.
But you also look at a guy like Jaden Daniels. He played right away. He took that team to the NFC Championship game. He was an MVP candidate as a rookie, right? So it goes both ways. We're finally seeing Caleb Williams be the quarterback everybody thought he would. So, and Drake May is an absolute monster, and he played right away for a horrible team.
Yeah.
And he's the whole reason that team is 4-2 like they are. And Penix, they got a big win on Monday night against the Bills. So you don't know. It's different with everybody. If there was a way that it'd work, they'd all do it that way.
Well, you just said about Penix, though. He got pulled from the game.
He did
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it didn't kill him.
Yeah, it was 30-0.
And he didn't die.
Yeah.
And it didn't ruin him.
Yeah.
He got pulled because he was having a bad game, and the coach was like, that's enough of that for today.
Yeah. We don't.
You need something. And sometimes that's for him, too. You don't want to completely ruin his confidence.
Right.
No.
You're like, all right, this is going the wrong direction. We need to keep salvage what's
do you know how many
left of
times
his
Parker
confidence.
got pulled out of the lineup?
So many.
All the time.
Oh, my God, you guys skipped me. Thank you.
You had to be in the lineup. You had to be in the lineup to get pulled from it. Wow.
Well said.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. Looking at the rest of the schedule real quick. Obviously, we've got the Eagles at noon. Then we go all the way to Los Angeles for a Thursday night game against the Chargers.
That offensive line is horrific. That's a beatable team. They needed almost overtime to beat a bad Miami team.
The NFL is so crazy, though.
Yeah.
Man. Every team is beatable, and every team is capable of putting 100 on you.
It's almost like they're all professional athletes.
I know.
So,
after that, we go to at Detroit.
that's the toughest game they have left on the schedule.
Do you think so, really?
Yeah.
At
That Detroit team's a machine.
They're legit.
That's a machine.
Yeah. At Seattle's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Anyway, so we go at Detroit, and then a home against the Ravens and Bears back-to-back.
Yeah, who knows what the Ravens team will
And
be?
who knows what the Bears are?
Yeah.
Really, honestly, I don't think they're that good. But what do I know?
They've
right?
looked good over the past couple.
They've won 3 straight.
They've won 3 straight, but they haven't played like world beaters, right?
No, that's true.
But who knows? Like I said, at Green Bay, at Seattle, back to back, Commanders at home, and then at Dallas, at Giants.
Yeah, I don't know what the Giants are. I don't know if they played Denver this weekend. But yeah.
And then we wrap it up with 2 home games: Detroit at home, Green Bay at home. So
Yeah.
it is a murderer's row, but it is the NFL. That's what you expect.
Yeah, nobody thought that the Tennessee Titans would beat the Cardinals.
No.
Nobody thought that, right?
And did anybody think the Giants were going to be worth a damn at all?
No,
right, exactly.
No.
So you just don't know, and it's week to week, and I love it. And again, tell me the status of the Baltimore quarterback. Is he done for the season?
I think he might play this weekend.
Can you believe how much worse they are?
They're awful.
It's not just that they're worse without him. They're terrible.
They're
terrible.
atrocious.
That's how good he is, though.
I know,
He
crazy.
makes that whole thing go. He is unbelievable.
That is job security. That's what that is right there. So there you go. That is Vikings news on your home of all things purple.
Well done.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Elvis.
I have a list from CBS Sports right now.
Ooh.
They've given us the top 10 current NBA players.
Oh, sweet.
I wonder where your guy is on that top 10 list. And by your
sweet.
guy, I mean, of course, LeBron James. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Anthony Edwards. We'll tell you during sports after this on The Fan.
Man.